Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually here for my first real gameplay video, not just an introduction, of Scrolls. I'm actually really excited to get in and play a game. Uh, yeah, let's just dive right into it and I'll explain things as we go. I'm going to use my straight energy deck. That's the one I seem to have the most success with. Like I explained in the tutorial video, this deck is mainly based around direct damage spells and larger creatures with several damage over time abilities. So if this opponent accepts, we will go ahead and get this going. And I do apologize for the lack of... yeah, return to the front of the queue. So I do apologize for the lack of videos. I have been working a lot of overtime at my real job, and those of you who try and do YouTube videos or play video games can understand that real life shit comes ahead of video games. So been making some money. That puts me closer to getting a dedicated recording card, and I'm actually looking into getting a new machine with some beefier specs to do some more graphics intensive games, but we'll see. That's, stuff down the road. I guess I can... oh, let's see if this person accepts. Most of the time they do. Yep, there we go. Alright. So it looks like I'm going to go first. And one of the things about this is that when you want to get energy, you have to sacrifice a card for it. So like right now, I'm sacrificing that card for energy. You can also sacrifice cards and get two more, which is also helpful. Right now I don't have anything to play, so I just gotta tell him it's his turn. Yep, it's gonna be an energy versus an energy deck. This may be a long game, guys. From what I've seen, energy on energy tends to draw the game out quite a lot, actually. Just because you're fighting someone who, can kill your smaller creatures with the direct damage spells, and they can throw up the larger ones. I mean, it really does eventually become somewhat of a nightmare to fight your own faction. And as you can see, I'm just not drawing any of the lower cost creature cards. I'm sure he's gonna... yep, there we go. It's nice that you can click on the creatures on the little hex battlefield and see exactly what they are. And it looks like I got the exact same card. So I'll go ahead and follow suit and put that out there. Gosh, I really would hate to sacrifice something right now, especially since I really enjoy these cards that I've got. I only have one of those. Well, let's see, that won't be able to attack for 2 turns, so I'll go ahead and sacrifice Spark. Hopefully that was a good move, although it may be my undoing if he can get a couple more creature cards out this turn. Ow. Okay. Alright, well that kind of sucked. I don't have that card in my deck. I see no reason for it, but... alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put the Gravelock Elder out. Now this card, if I hadn't lost my last Gravelock, adds +1 attack and +1 health while this card is in play, which is nice, because I've got about 6 or 7 other Gravelocks in my deck, and if you can get a bunch of them out, you can really start doing... up. Yep, see, now he's got one. You can really start doing the damage. It builds up very, very fast. What do I want to do? Well, he's going to attack for 2, and then I'll be able to kill him, and then he'll kill this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move the Gravelock back, put that out, And then I think I'll go ahead and put that... nah. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and sack this. Because I know I'm going to get a big creature card, and I'm just going to be kicking myself, well, hopefully not killing myself, kicking myself if I didn't take that resource when I had it. Ouch. See, this is a good card because when its countdown, which is right there, reaches 0, I draw 3 cards, which is always nice. Jeez, I'm in a bad situation here already. Now, I'm going to sack this for cards. That helps a little bit, I guess. Now, I really hate sacrificing my ether pumps like this, but, you know, damn. I need that Gravelock to stay out on the battlefield. He's only going to do 3 to it, so we'll see how that goes. The thing that tends to kill the energy decks is if you don't have at least 1 ether pump out... Oh, crap. Yeah. Jeez. Well, darn. Well, I'll put this guy out here. This is a nice card. Its damage is reduced by 1. Well, yeah, it looks like they changed the wording for it. Now it just says armor 1. Before it actually read all that text out. So, let's go ahead and grab 2 new cards. Oh, that works. Alright, so that'll attack next turn, but so will my guy. It won't kill it, unfortunately. Yeah. See, this is why I hate playing other energy decks, because you end up just killing off all the smaller creatures. Alright, there's my Iron Ogre. And that's really what I needed. So he's going to attack next turn and just about kill him, which is not good. But this will do 4 damage and kill it anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and kill that with my direct damage spell. I can't really do anything about that, so I'm going to put up my ether pump, and then I'm going to sacrifice this, so next round I can play my Iron Ogre if everything goes to plan, which in this game it rarely does, so... Ah, he's got a multicolor deck. Decisions. Well, I need to protect that ether pump at all costs, so I'm going to go ahead and play my Iron Ogre. I'll kill that, which won't reduce his growth energy at all, but it'll still be worth it just to get it out of the way. So I'm just going to let this go. For those of you that don't know what ether pump is, there it is. When the countdown reaches... Crap. And another one. When the countdown reaches 0, it deals 1 damage to everything on his side. Buildings, creatures, the whole lot of them. So, it's a pretty nice card. Do I want to put a small creature out? I'm going to move him back. And I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and kill that, and then draw a couple more cards. Oh, sweet. That's kind of what I was hoping for. So we'll put that there. We'll probably move it next turn, just so I don't waste 4 damage on the 1 health thing right there. So next turn, my ether pump will go off, and he'll attack. What this creature does is it pretty much just runs up to whatever's the first thing in its row, and it blows up, which is why it only costs 1. So, let's go ahead and draw a couple more cards. Crap. Okay, so that's got 2 turns before it attacks, so I'll move that there. The Ether Pump will kill the Sand Pact Memorial and take her down to 2 health. And she's still got 2 turns to attack. Actually, no, I bet I can. I think I can kill her. I'll just go ahead and do this. And for those of you that can't see it, it deals their damage equal to their countdown to all adjacent units. It's kind of a waste with only 1 unit, but I really want to make sure that this person does not continue to keep creatures on the field. So I'm going to use that. There we go. I'm going to deal 4 damage to the idol. And this, I guess I should have explained this a tad earlier, but the whole point of this is to destroy 3 out of your opponent's 5 idols. Okay? That's what you need to do. It doesn't matter if by the end of that time you only have 1 thing left on the field. As long as you can take down their idols first, you win. Each idol you destroy gets you 20 gold, which you'll probably see in other videos. People like to rage quit when they know they're going to lose. And it's kind of unfortunate because when they do that, it robs you of those, 20, 30, or 20, 40, or 60 gold that you could have otherwise received for destroying the idols. So, it's kind of a shitty thing to do. So if you ever play this game, don't rage quit. Just let them kill you. I mean, this game isn't easy to play sometimes against certain other players. So, just let them win. Let's see. I don't have any ranged units, so I'll go ahead and sack that for cards. And there we go. That's going to piss him right off. So, this card, Destroy Target Unit. Awesome card. I love it. He just got this out. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. And then I'm going to put a Gravelock Raider here. I can move him later, obviously, but I'm going to go ahead and kill her. And see there's the Relentless, where it did the 1 damage to her with her 1 life left, and then it dealt 6 damage to the idol. So right now, whatever, he can get pissy all he wants about that. But so you can see right now, and it's nice because when you mouse over things, it shows their, stats for a small period of time. But I'm doing quite well against this guy right now, actually. Okay. So what do we want to do here? So these 2 will actually attack before my Iron Ogre is able to. This is going to hit next turn and take him down to 1. So, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and move my Iron Ogre up. Put my Scattergunner in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a Gravelock Raider. I don't want him to be able to move to kill him, so I'm going to put him down here. And then next turn I will use that card to protect my Iron Ogre. Okay. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve now. Jesus. And for those of you that are interested to know, the Growth deck has a lot of enchantments, a lot of buffs. I mean, it is a ridiculous amount of buffs that deck has. So I'm kind of worried right now because most of them only cost 2 or 3 to get out. So I'm going to go ahead and move my Scattergunner up here to take on the Gravelock Elder. And first of all, I'm going to enchant my Iron Ogre. So what that card does is it's going to take all damage down to 1 for 3 rounds, which means I'm going to be negating, 2 damage from them. which it may not seem like a lot, but if he gets it down to, say, 5 health, then he can use a shock spell and get it down to 3, and then he can use another direct damage spell and destroy him and draw a card. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave him there. Actually, do I want to? Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'll sacrifice the wall and draw some cards. Ooh, there we go. Clock library. That's what I want to see. Okay, so we'll put that right there to protect the ether pump. And as you can see at the top, each player has 90 seconds to make their move. I have a feeling he's going to put one of these guys up here to kill my scattergunner, which, hey, that's okay. Yep. Probably should have seen that one coming, but the scattergunner is actually a relatively weak card. You know, but it can deal out some damage sometimes. Now that he's got an Iron Ogre out, things have got a tad more complicated. What do I want to do? Okay, so he's still got a couple turns to go, so I'm going to move my Iron Ogre up there. I'm going to sacrifice that for scrolls. Ooh. So let's see, there's 6. 7 plus 2. Yeah, I may do that. Just to get rid of them. Yeah, I think I am going to do that. I don't have any other cards to put down yet. So he's got 9 now, so he's going to barrel through them and then deal 3 damage to that idol. But one of the wonderful things about direct damage cards is I can use that, and now he's going to barrel through and do even more damage. Oh, yep, and there we go. So he, you know, he pretty much robbed me of... Oh, nope, it looks like they changed it. So if before, that when they would leave, you wouldn't get money for idols destroyed, but it looks like they may have patched it or just did a little quick fix to make it so if someone leaves, you do get the money for destroying their idols. That's nice. That is very nice, actually. And as you can see here, it gives you all the little stats, you know, units played, spells cast, all that little stuff. And it actually shows your rating adjustment. So for raging, you know, he lost 19 rating. Well, all right, that's the first match. I know it wasn't very interesting because he left, but that is kind of a breakdown of the game. I will try and get another video up as soon as possible. Hopefully I'll get matched with someone who has a deck that is not like mine. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really enjoy this game, and I really think that if you're even mildly interested, to go ahead and give it a shot. Like I said, it's $20.99 on MOJANGS website. So yeah, maybe I'll see you online to play. Once they get friends lists going, you know, I can start playing with some of the YouTube viewers. Anyways, you guys have a good evening, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are out through the world. I will see you next time. Bye.